A young kid is having a meal at a restaurant when suddenly, his chair starts to float in the air. His mother quickly stables her son's chair to the ground using her leg. The boy is Bong-suk, who has the ability to fly in the air because his body mass decreases every time he gets emotional. But his mother, Miss Lee Mi-hyun, is hiding her son's abilities from the world. She is carrying her to a far-off place. There, she rents out a huge empty place by giving the owner a large amount of money and asking him never to come back for 3 years. She wants to live in solitude with her son. There, she makes her son practice staying on the ground. After some years, they shifted to a new place and opened a new restaurant. Bong-suk is not allowed to go out to play with other kids, but he always longs for it. One day, he goes out on the playground to watch a boy jump from a heightened metal frame. Everyone is cheering him on for his trick. Bong-suk goes and climbs the height part of the metal frame. He jumps from that cliff and starts flying in the air, amazing all the kids standing below him. A weird-looking old man is watching this feat of Bong-suk from his black car. The following day, the school teacher complained to Miss Lee Mi-hyun about Bong-suk because a kid tried to jump from the height from which Bong-suk had jumped earlier. In doing so, he got severely injured. So, Miss Lee Mi-hyun reprimanded her son for showcasing his abilities to the general public. She wanted her son to understand that the real hero is one who understands the emotions of others and then cares for them. At night, Bong-suk is very sad. He is standing on the rooftop, weeping in the pouring rain. Suddenly, he starts floating in the air because he is too emotional. Luckily, he grabs a string nearby, and his mom comes there to save him in time. After some years, Bong-suk wakes up from his dream on his bed. His mother makes delicious food for him, so Bong-suk eats a lot and gets heavier. Miss Lee Mi-hyun even puts heavy weight in the bag of Bong-suk to make him stay on the ground. After that, Bong-suk leaves for school. He takes the bus towards the school and sees a girl running to catch the bus. Bong-suk gets attracted to that girl. The girl is Jang Hui-soo, who comes from a poor family and doesn't even have credit in her card to pay for the rent of the bus. So, Bong-suk pays for her too. On the bus, Bong-suk gets emotional when he comes near Hui-soo again. His steps start to rise from the ground, but then he closes his eyes and starts to recall the value of pie to focus somewhere else. It's his way of diverting his focus from Hui-soo. At school, he drinks a lot of water to make himself heavier, as Hui-soo is going to be his classmate from now on. The weight his mother puts on Bong-suk used to be enough for his daily life. But now, with Hui-soo in the class, his emotions have increased, and so he needs more weight on him. Hui-soo is transferred from another school, which is why she is wearing a different uniform. She introduces herself to the class and then sits near Bong-suk, which makes him lose focus again. Bong-suk tries to recall the pi numbers to focus again. Later, the class teacher, Mr. Choi, advises Hui-soo to major in sports because she is fit and can accelerate on the physical examinations. Mr. Choi calls the class president, Gang-hoon, to show her the school's gymnasium. Gang-hoon takes Hui-soo to the gym and leaves her there to practice. Then he goes to Mr. Choi, seemingly concerned about Hui-soo. He asks Mr. Choi to let Hui-soo study the other subjects like other students, but Mr. Choi claims that he knows what's better for Hui-soo. The father of Hui-soo is very poor and doesn't even have money to pay for the new uniform of Hui-soo, as she is still wearing the previous school uniform, so he will not be able to pay the fees of majoring in other subjects. That is why Mr. Choi wants Hui-soo to accelerate in sports and get admission to the major by scholarship. The following day, when Bong-suk is going to school, it starts raining heavily. On his bus, he watches out from the window and sees Hui-soo running for school wearing a raincoat. As usual, Bong-suk is late for school, and also Hui-soo is late today. They both rush for the gate, and Hui-soo unknowingly pushes Bong-suk, making him fly and then fall to the ground. This makes the knee of Bong-suk get injured. The teacher allows them to pass through the gate if they both clean the bathrooms after the class. They both agree and go to their class. In the class, Hui-soo feels that she is smelling, so she asks Bong-suk for an extra school shirt. Bong-suk gives her his shirt, and Hui-soo goes to the bathroom to change. Gang-hoon is secretly watching Hui-soo go towards the bathroom area. There is also another boy, Bang Ki-soo, keeping his eyes on Hui-soo. Seeing him, Gang-hoon goes towards him and stops him from looking at Hui-soo. It looks like Gang-hoon likes the girl, but Bang Ki-soo gets angered by this behavior of Gang-hoon and challenges him to a fight. They both go to the forest behind the school and start fighting. Apparently having a calm look, Gang-hoon proves to be much stronger than Ki-soo. He beats him in no time. He is also a person with unique abilities. He leaves the injured Ki-soo back in the forest after defeating him. Back in the class, Mr. Choi teaches the students, and in the end, calls Gang Hoon into his office. Meanwhile, Bong-suk and Hui-soo go out to have lunch together. While having a meal, Bong-suk sees injured Ki-soo passing by the road. He wants to ask him what happened to him, but Hui-soo stops him, as Ki-soo is not his friend. Later, Hui-soo and Bong-suk come back to the school because today they have to clean the bathrooms. On the route, Hui-soo tries to ask the secret of Bong-suk, but he dodges the question. When Bong-suk is cleaning the bathroom, Hui-soo fetches an ointment to paste on the wound of Bong-suk, which he got earlier at the gate of the school. When Hui-soo touches the arm of Bong-suk, the feeling of Bong-suk suddenly increases. He tries to divert his attention but cannot control his emotions toward Hui-soo. Luckily, Hui-soo has left the room when Bong-suk starts floating in the air. Back at the restaurant, Miss Lee Mi-hyun has a lot of customers and is always busy serving them. On the other hand, the father of Hui-soo, Jang Ju-won, is struggling with his business. He does not have any customers, and he also does not have any delivery calls while his whole menu is ready to be served. At the end of the day, when there is no sale, he eats all the chicken legs himself to show Hui-soo that he did well the whole day. Hui-soo also understands the situation of his father. She tells him that she is practicing for admission to the sports-based quota. In this way, her father does not have to work hard. Somewhere else, a man named Frank lands at the airport. A delivery van is ready for him. He changes the clothes and sees a file placed in the truck. There is a list of people of his targets whom he is going to kill soon. He goes to one of the targets and starts fighting with him. Frank is a man with unique abilities. He heals very quickly after every injury. Also, the man whom he has gone to kill is exceptionally strong. Though he is an old man named Junshin, he fights very well. But in the end, Frank overcomes Junshin. Upon asking why he is killing him, Frank replies that because the Junshin is now retired. Frank throws Junshin out of a very high building onto the road outside. Miss Lee Mi-hyun is watching the posts about the death of Junshin because it was a very unusual murder. She notices the delivery van parked outside the building. Then she fetches out her ammunition and starts cleansing them as if she is going to get ready for an upcoming war. When Miss Lee Mi-hyun goes to check the crime scene, he sees another delivery guy there. He is actually Ju-won, the father of Hui-soo. Meanwhile, Frank has gone to his next target. It is another old man who can control the electric current,